have a third child. Okay, the second one is disappointed.
We should have a third child?
Third child.
A mirror selfie that disappeared after a few seconds on Instagram somehow turned into Reddit's latest debate, with some viewers questioning whether Kaybrie is becoming a little too caught up in her own image. At the very same time, Lawson and Tiffany posted what looked suspiciously like the beginning of a pregnancy announcement, leaving followers wondering if baby number 3 might already be on the horizon. One update sparked criticism, the other sparked baby speculation, and neither conversation ended where it first began. Kaybrie probably didn't expect a simple Instagram story to become one of the day's biggest Bates discussions. The story showed nothing more than her smiling into a mirror while holding up her phone, framed perfectly inside the glow of a ring light. There wasn't a caption explaining the moment or any dramatic reveal attached to it. It was simply a quick selfie shared with followers, the kind of content that usually disappears after 24 hours without much attention. But once the image made its way onto Reddit, the discussion immediately shifted away from the photo itself. Rather than talking about the story, many users focused on what they believed it represented. The thread itself questioned whether Kaybrie had already become obsessed with herself, setting the tone before the conversation even began. From there, people started reading far more into the image than the story actually showed. Some argued that the mirror selfie made her appear increasingly focused on her appearance, while others joked that she and Warden were the perfect match because they both seemed comfortable being the center of attention. A few even wondered whether filters had changed the way she looked, saying they barely recognized her at first glance. As the comments continued, the discussion became less about one selfie and more about Kaybrie's place within the Bates family. Several Reddit users suggested that after marrying Warden, she appeared to be embracing the same influencer lifestyle that many people associate with the Bates sisters. One commenter even claimed she seemed to be trying to catch up with them, arguing that social media had slowly become a bigger part of her identity. Of course, none of that came from anything Kaybrie actually said. The entire conversation was built around interpretations of a single mirror selfie, showing once again how quickly online audiences can create a much bigger story than the content itself. Ironically, that's becoming a familiar pattern with Kaybrie's posts. Whether she's sharing outfit videos, cleaning routines, or now something as simple as a mirror selfie, the original content often stays relatively light, while the reactions grow into something much larger. A few seconds on Instagram can easily become an entirely different conversation once thousands of people begin attaching their own opinions to it. That same habit of reading between the lines also followed Lawson and Tiffany's newest reel, although this time the speculation had nothing to do with selfies and everything to do with babies. Their latest upload arrived with a title that instantly caught attention: Baby Number 3. Before viewers even pressed play, many could have assumed another Bates pregnancy announcement was about to unfold. Instead, the video opened with Lawson and Tiffany sitting together while little Will happily played on the stairs behind them, revealing that the entire reel was built around a social media challenge rather than a family announcement. The challenge itself was simple. Lawson had to repeat the sentence, "We should have a third child," using 4 completely different emotions: supportive, disappointed, sarcastic, and flirty. Tiffany guided him through each round while trying not to laugh at his increasingly dramatic performances. His supportive version earned an immediate smile. His disappointed delivery had Tiffany laughing uncontrollably. And when it came time for sarcasm, the couple ended up playfully arguing because Tiffany insisted it sounded almost identical to the disappointed version. Their back and forth quickly became the funniest part of the entire reel, making it clear they were enjoying the challenge just as much as viewers watching it. The sweetest moment came right at the end. Asked to deliver the line flirtatiously, Lawson smiled, looked directly at Tiffany, softly repeated the sentence one final time, and kissed her on the cheek. Tiffany burst into laughter before turning the conversation toward viewers by asking them what they thought. Should they actually have a third child? Moments later, Lawson jokingly shouted, "Help!" as the word flashed across the screen, ending the reel like a comedy sketch rather than a serious announcement. Even so, the title and that final question were enough to keep the speculation alive. Plenty of followers encouraged the couple to go for baby number 3, saying they're still young and have plenty of time to grow their family. Others suggested slowing down, pointing out that their children are still very young, and Tiffany deserves time to fully recover before thinking about another pregnancy. A few simply enjoyed the joke, while others couldn't help wondering whether the playful challenge might have been teasing something more than entertainment. The reel never confirmed another baby, and nothing in the video suggested an announcement was actually coming. Still, by ending with an open question instead of a clear answer, Lawson and Tiffany naturally gave followers plenty to talk about. Looking at both stories together, it's interesting how little it actually takes to spark a conversation around the Bates family these days. Kaybrie shared a mirror selfie and suddenly found herself at the center of a debate about confidence, vanity, and influencer culture. Lawson and Tiffany filmed a harmless couples challenge, yet viewers immediately started searching for hidden pregnancy clues. Neither post was presented as major news, but once the internet began filling in the blanks, two ordinary social media updates became the latest Bates stories everyone suddenly had an opinion about.